Pottsboro Cardinals and your hometown Howe Bulldogs. Starting lineup for the Cardinals. Number 5, Ty Bates, 5'10" junior. Number 10, 5'10" senior, Cody Copeland. Number 23, Carson Rain, a 6'1" junior. Number 30, a 5'11" senior, Kyler Kent. And number 32, a 5'8" junior, Miles Mitchison. Your assistant coaches are Ryan Hamilton, Stephen Foster, and your head coach is Russell Ratliff. And now for the Howe Bulldogs. Starting number 4, 6'5" senior, Griffin Underwood. Number 5, 6'2" senior, Sam Aiken. Number 10, a 6-foot senior, Nick Wilson. Number 20, our 6'3" senior, Levi Marinsky. And number 23, 6'1" senior, Michael Kerr. Your assistant coach is Dale West. Your head coach is Tim Short.
Well, welcome.
Welcome.
We are going to do this again. And I'll tell you what, we had so much fun in the Lady Bulldogs game. It was not a fun ending, but it was a
great game.
It was a great game. It was all that we thought it would, except for the very ending. Howe led most of the game, as they have in most all of the games with Pottsboro, but came up short in the end, as have they with Pottsboro in almost all of their games. But here we go. A new game here, the boys varsity. And you heard the starting lineups. And let's see if I can get this straight here and memorize these really quickly, as here's Underwood with a tip, and he will pass it out to Merzinski to start the basketball game, moving left to right. Top of the key over to Sam Aikens, left wing. Sam dribbles up top of the key to Kerr. Kerr over to Merzinski, right wing. Over to Nick Wilson, and then over in the corner. Now Wilson fires from the top of the key and nails it. First points of the game tonight is a three-pointer by Nick Wilson. 7:31 just underway here in the first quarter. Howe leading Pottsboro. And here is the quick dribbling point guard for Pottsboro, which is Cody Copeland. And missing the three-pointer, rebounding Kerr. Sam Aikens quickly over to Griffin Underwood in the corner. Underwood, left wing, Sam Aikens for three, and he nails it. 2 threes in a row to start the ball game for the Bulldogs. 6-0 Howe, 7:03 left to go in the first quarter. Carson Rain will dribble it out right side, and it is stripped by Kerr, who keeps it. Left side looking for somebody to pass, but he drives the lane, puts it up with a layup, misses layup, rebound. Merzinski goes right back up. He misses the layup, and it's pulled down by Ty Bates. Bates, left side, kicks it out in the corner to Copeland. Back up top to Rain. And now Copeland has it in the corner against Nick Wilson. Copeland drives the lane, goes up, a running hook, and Pottsboro's on the board, 6-2 to start this game. 6:18 left on the first quarter clock. Kerr quickly to Sam Aikens, puts it up, layup, misses again, and rebound by, that's going to be Miles Mitchison. Left side, that's Copeland. Top of the key to Kent over in the corner. Now top of the key to Mitchison. Fires and misses the three. Rebound Merzinski. Over to Kerr. Dribbling around the right side, right wing, fires the three, and off the front of the rim, rebound. And that's going to be Carson Rain on the rebound. Over to Ty Bates. Bates over to Mitchison in the corner. Guarded by Sam Aikens. Here's Kent. Now up top, Rains over to Copeland on the right side. Mitchison, top of the key, driving, It was blocked and almost stolen by Wilson. Back up top to Bates. Bates over right side. Copeland quickly. Mitchison. Now Kent fires from 3, in and out. Rebound, Merzinski looking down to Underwood quickly. Kent in defense. It's going to be a blocking foul on Kent. And Underwood also made the layup, so he's going to shoot for an extra point here.
Okay, I'm going to be tired by the time this one's over.
Yeah, this is a fast-paced game, 8-2. We talked to head coach Tim Short earlier, and he told us he likes the tempo like this. 9-2 after Underwood hits the back end. Copeland hits it out to Raines. Raines dribbling around Merzinski. Over to Kent. Kent tries to feed inside, but stolen by Underwood. Dribbling right side, stops at the right wing, inside to Kerr. Stops and hits the front of the rim, rolls out, no good. Here's Copeland quickly down in the corner to Mitchison. Wanted to shoot the 3 for a moment, and now Ty Bates will shoot a high arcing 3. No good. Rebound Underwood out to Kerr. Kerr coming right side quickly down to Sam Akins, who's there. This time he makes the running layup. And I tell you what, Coach Short is extremely happy with that fast break pass.
Yeah, he was.
That puts our score 11-2.
I'm glad we called timeout.
Howe's on top early and quickly, and they will really run the floor now.
They do. We're going to have to invest in a camera movie.
Yeah, we need to do that. I need to get
Maybe
I can get Malin to do that.
I think we got a watch right there, though.
We got a little. Have we got a short in it?
No, I think
Oh,
we got
need
a
like a.
little sticky right there.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Say hi, Miss Harvey.
And this will be Copeland inbounding. As the press is on by Howe, Merzinski knocks it out of bounds. He was trying to hit Rain. And that will do it again. All kinds of pressure by Howe. Copeland trying to find somewhere to inbounds, and Copeland almost stepped out of bounds. Over to Kent. Kent will drive the bucket. Looked like he traveled, no call. Out to Copeland, up top, Rain for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Copeland rebound, knocked down, swatted away by Underwood. Here comes Sam Akins from coast to coast. He'll drive the bucket, shoot, and blocked by Bates. Now quickly the pass down to Wilson goes in and out of his hands, and it goes out of bounds, and Pottsboro will take over. Woo. All right.
Hey, we're good. I really won't know how the video's going to be on this one.
I had to catch my breath. Here is, that's not Copeland, that is Zane Pritchett up top. Now Ty Bates. Now right side to Kent. Now Copeland over left side. Now back to right side, Mitchison. Over the middle, Zane Pritchett, a running layup. And now Pottsboro trails 11-4, 3:52. Kerr tries to throw it underneath to Sam Akins, but it goes out of bounds. Akins was not able to get there. Pottsboro trying to inbounds again. And this time it's stolen by Kerr underneath to Merzinski. No call as he was pushed away, but on the fast break end that's going to be Miles Mitchison for 3. 11-7 now. But quickly, the Pottsboro Cardinals rallying. And here's Sam Akins, top of the key. Over to Merzinski, right wing, down in the corner to Michael Kerr. Kerr bounces once, left-handed, up top to Merzinski. Tries to set the thing up. And now over to the right wing, Kerr. Feeds Underwood underneath, 2 men go up. Underwood has it go out away from him. He tries to save it with his left hand back over to Kerr, and Kerr has it go away from him, out of bounds. And Pottsboro now will inbounds. Zane Pritchett will face all of this Bulldog pressure and hits Miles Mitchison, who dribbles it out right side quickly over in the corner to Copeland, who drives the lane, and the running layup, no good. Here is Sam Akins quickly up the other end of the court. And a layup is no good. Brandon Wall into the game, misses. And here is Ty Bates. Bates drives the lane, and the runner is good. 11-9, a bunch of missed layups, but here we go. Sam Akins, another quick layup. Brandon Wall on the pass. This is a very quick-moving game. 2:44 on the clock. And here's the inbounds out. Miles Mitchison, left side, guarded by Sam Akins. Stops, thought about hitting the three, and Copeland almost dribbled it out of bounds off his knee, but he regains composure on the left side. Now set up, guarded by Brandon Wall, top of the key to Rain. Now Mitchison, left wing. Over to Copeland, right wing, guarded by Wall. Now here's Pritchett driving the lane, misses the layup. Rebound by Rain, but a foul call.
Looks like they're going to call on Levi.
That'll be his first of the night. Howe leading 13-9 with 2:14 left to go here in the first quarter. And it's like a horse race. This is like a horse race.
I know, and you want me to keep up with the camera. They actually called that foul on Nick.
Nick Wilson with his first foul of the night. Rain hits his first of 2 free throws. And now we've got a 13-10 lead by Howe off the radio station.
Yeah, 13-10. Yeah. That's
Lots of new players for Pottsboro. Checking in is Ross Hendricks. And Rain hits the back end. 13-12 now. Merzinski, left side. And Nick Wilson on the left corner will drive the lane. And a running layup misses. Sam Akins trying for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Off of Pottsboro. I think that was off of Kent. And here's Levi. Merzinski out to Brandon Wall, top of the key. Levi, right wing, will drive the lane, quickly draws the foul in the bucket. A nice runner there by Levi Merzinski. 13-11 is what we have to score, but I thought for a moment it was 13-12, but now here we go with 15 after the runner. So the score clock, the score keeper's having a hard time over there, and now it's 16-11 if the scoreboard is correct. And this is going to be Hendricks dribbling out left side up top to Zane Pritchett. Now left side, Hendricks again. Guarded by Wilson. Throws over to Kent, right wing. Kent almost stolen by Wall. And now Rain, right wing, thought about shooting. Pritchett is going to drive the lane on Sam Akins, misses the layup. Rebound by Nick Wilson. He'll come up to the right side. Pritchett is right in his hip and now backs off. Merzinski, top of the key, flips over to Wilson, who moves over top of the key. Over to Underwood, now back to Merzinski. Wall, left wing, dribbling to the bucket, throws it up, draws the foul on Hendricks. Hendricks not real happy. Wall just basically dove and threw the ball up, but did draw the foul. 16-11 our score right now. Howe in the lead, 1:11 on the clock here in the first quarter. And Brandon Wall will hit the first of 2 free throws to make it 17-11.
Harvey.
Underwood and Wilson will check out.
Harvey checked in and Kerr checked back in.
Brandon Wall hits the back end, 18-11. Howe in the lead with 1:11 on the clock. Pritchett inbounds to Kent. Left side back to Pritchett, guarded by Sam Akins. 1:05 on the clock here in the first quarter. Rain had the ball thrown to him and then shuffled his feet a little bit. That called for the travel, Howe ball. Merzinski over to Sam Akins. Akins at right wing. Top of the key, Merzinski. Looking at Harvey for a moment. Now Brandon Wall up top. Kerr in the game, down in the corner to Merzinski. Inside, Ty Harvey, up and good. Draws the foul. A nice job there by Harvey. As we're under a minute. And the Bulldogs, I think the scoreboard is not moving very fast. There it goes, 20-11, awaiting this free throw here. And Harvey puts it home. 21-11 now, Howe leading. This is Hendricks up the middle of the court. Over to Zane Pritchett, quickly drives on Sam Akins, no good. Kicked out Brandon Kent, or not Brandon Kent, but Kent has it. That is actually Kyler Kent. And now Hendricks will bring it home and score for Pottsboro. 21-13, Howe in the lead. Brzezinski thought about driving the lane. 20 seconds on the clock at the very top of the key. 18. Now over right side to Kerr. Kerr being guarded by Rain. Now over to Brzezinski. Brzezinski with 8 seconds. Over to Kerr, top of the key. Takes a look at the clock. Now has it stolen away from him. Kent with 3. Heaves it off the back of the rim. He had more time to run the ball down. Coach Short not happy with Michael Kerr about something there. Of course, you know, Coach Short is a very intense coach.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more Bulldog action here at Howe High School.
When it comes to Howe, Bill French Properties is 100% invested to the economic and residential growth for Howe. They also provide commercial and farm and ranch services. Bill French Properties provides buyer representation free of charge and provides every service from mortgages to credit repair to skilled craftsmen and inspections. Visit BillFrenchProperties.com or give him a call at 903-893-BILL. Bill French Properties, realtors that you can trust. Servicing Grayson and North Collin County.
I'm attorney Micah Belden, and I will always be a Bulldog. I'm a proud graduate of Howe High School. The great leadership from our teachers and coaches helped me be able to become one of the few certified criminal law specialists in Texas. While I love the black and white, in trials, everything is not always that way. If you've been investigated, arrested, or charged with a crime in North Texas, you need to call me now at 903-744-4252 for a free consultation. I'm board certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization, Principal Office, Sherman, Texas.
Have you heard about?
Welcome back. As Pottsboro just scored there, as you can tell by the video anyways. Brzezinski will take it up top, 21-15, Howe in the lead as we enter the second period here. Brzezinski over left side, Nick Wilson on the left wing. Tried to hit Brandon Wall for a moment, unopened. Now down to Harvey, up to Wall now on the left wing. Wall will bring it to the middle of the court, now over to Wilson, right wing. Top of the key, Sam Akins now working it. Brzezinski will drive the bucket, put it up, and it does come in. Brzezinski draws the foul and gets the bucket. 7:22 on the second quarter clock, leading 23-15.
That was a fast first quarter.
That was fast. Everything about it was fast.
It
Here's
was.
Brzezinski, and he'll hit the back end. 24-15. Howe on top. Bates dribbling up, guarded by Wilson. Top of the key. Over to Copeland. Now back to Pritchett. Over to Rain. Ty Bates at the top of the key. Pivoting, now gives back to Rain. Thought about a three-pointer for a moment. And now Miles Mitchison drives the lane, puts up a very high runner. And it's knocked away. And now Harvey with a fight for it with Bates in the middle of the lane. And he is going to be called for traveling, as Harvey had possession of the ball but made one rollover and they called traveling on him. When you're on the ground, you can't move very much with that ball. And now Pritchett will inbounds out to Copeland, trapped in the corner by Brzezinski, and now out back to Pritchett, left wing, top of the key to Ty Bates. Guarded by Wilson, now over to the right wing. That's Pritchett again. Nope, that's Copeland actually. And this will be Ty Bates. Left wing, guarded by Wilson. Over the right side, Copeland. Now to Pritchett, deep in the right side. Ty Bates, top of the key. Miles Mitchison shuffled his feet a little bit, no call. Now up top, Zane Pritchett. They'll start all over. Here's Rain. Now left side. Copeland trying to find a man. Ty Bates finally nails the three, or actually he shoots the three. Rims it, no good, brought down by Sam Akins. Over to Brzezinski, back over to Wilson. Ty Harvey will shoot from the corner, no good. And Brandon Wall is going to get called for over the back foul there. 24-15, Howe in the lead. 6 minutes exactly left to go in the second period. And now Rain will inbound. Sam Akins out in front, and now Copeland. Rain gets it back just before he steps out of bounds in front of us. Over to the far side to Bates. Bates, top of the key, right side to Mitchison. Now back top of the key to Copeland. Something has been called there, and I'm not sure exactly what it was. Checking into the game for Pottsboro was Trey McCullough, and it was near him and Underwood, so I don't know exactly what happened there, but something happened with he and Underwood. So Copeland underneath, will inbound. Outside from Trey McCullough, back out to Copeland. He wants to drive the lane, now kicks it out to Rain. Now Rain drives against Akins. Puts it up, no good. Raines gets his own rebounds, and now a foul call, and I believe that's going to be on Akins. It is a foul.
Sam, yes.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Sam Akins. That is
His first. Well, that's what the scoreboard shows is one.
Rain will hit the first of 2 free throws, 24-16. Bulldogs in the lead here at the home court. Hits the second end, 24-17. Brzezinski looking down the court, doesn't find anybody, now finds Wilson over the left side. Brzezinski back up top. Good defense there by Pottsboro, nowhere to go, and finally Sam Akins comes out. Now underneath to Griffin Underwood, kicks it out to Wilson for 3 in the corner, and it's good. 27-17. Howe extends their lead after the Wilson three-pointer in the corner. Here's Ty Bates being guarded by Wilson. Over to Copeland. Brings it up, and now there was a call underneath against Pottsboro. It's going to be a push-off. I believe that's going to be against Mitchison. Nope, it's going to be on Trey McCullough. His first. 27-17. Howe in the lead. Here comes Brandon Wall, right side. Being guarded by Mitchison, who's very quick. Kicks it out to Wilson, left side. Wilson now brings it middle of the court to Brzezinski, who brings it middle of the court. Back over to Wilson, left wing. Rotating nicely. Now to Brzezinski. Drives baseline. Kicks it over to Sam Akins. Misses the runner. And rebounded by Rain, who will bring it up the court. Ty Bates, left wing, very top. Now over to Mitchison. Guarded by Wall. Copeland, left wing. Looked at McCullough underneath, couldn't find him. Guarded nicely by Underwood. Here's Bates driving the lane, cut off nicely by Wilson. Back deep in the corner to Copeland. Copeland to McCullough underneath. Turns around, runs, and it's good. 27-19, 3:58 on the clock here in the second quarter. Brzezinski listens to Coach Short, who tells him what he needs to do here. Wilson over to the right side to Wall. Back over to Wilson. A bad pass by Wall. It goes out of bounds after Wilson tried to save it. But now Coach Short is talking to the Howe Bulldog quarterback. Hey, make a good pass. I mean, come on.
Right.
Dale West is next to him. He don't throw the ball.
Right.
Come on.
Come on.
How do you expect him to make a good pass? You don't let him pass.
All right.
This is Bates running to the top of the left wing there. Now Hendricks back in the game. Over to Rain. Thought about shooting the 3. Kent overshoots McCullough, and it'll be a steal by Brzezinski. Brzezinski, top of the key, over right side, Griffin Underwood. Underwood dribbles to the top and now at the bottom, and now Michael Kerr shoots for 3. He made it, however, there's a foul underneath, apparently on Underwood. It was against Kyler Kent. And Underwood will check out of the game. Harvey comes back in. 27-19, Howe in the lead, 3:18 on the clock before the half. Hendricks dribbling past Brandon Wall. Left-handed dribbler. Throws out right side, and that one. He was trying to hit Rain, but Rain was running, trying to cut to the basket. The ball went straight out of bounds. So with the turnover, Howe has it. With 3:08 left to go before the half. Brzezinski top of the key. Left side to Nick Wilson. Wilson thought about flashing underneath to Harvey. Ball finally comes over here on the right side. Merzinski goes up. No good on the runner. Brought down by Rain. Deep in the corner for Hendricks. He'll shoot for the first time tonight. No good on the three. Rebound Wilson. Wilson will bring it up. And a timeout has been called by Tim Short. And let's listen to Tim Short, what he had to say about who they are as a basketball team.
We like to push the basketball, you know. In the past, well, last year we were pretty good three-point shooters, but now that's dropped a little bit for whatever the reason. So we're having to. Last week we actually had to kind of change our offense a little bit and change some things and really force the ball inside, and it paid off. We shot the ball real high, a high percentage at S&S, and our shot chart was just wads of shot in the paint. And we don't have a post player, so we have to kind of move and flash and do things like that. So I really think that those two games we lost last week are going to be kind of good for us in the long run, because it's made us focus on getting better shots, right? Instead of settling for wide open threes sometimes.
Stratton Carroll checks into the game for the first time. Here's Merzinski deep in the corner to Wilson. Wilson brings it back up top, kicks it down in the corner to Merzinski, drives the lane, shoots the jumper, and bangs it home. 29-19. Howe in the lead, 2:23 left to go before the half. Hendricks dribbling pass. Merzinski kind of shoots the ball out from behind him. And Kerr's going to shoot the three and bricks it. And here's Hendricks coming to the left side. Rain up top for three. And that's no good. Here's Merzinski dribbling quickly down the lane. Harvey has it go off his leg. He regains momentum. Wilson out for three. It hits the rim, goes back up on top of the backboard. And a dead ball. Rain will inbound for Pottsboro. Merzinski will be in his face. $1:52 on the clock before the half. Kicks it out near side. And that's Lovelady dribbling out left-handed.
Lovelady.
Chris Lovelady into the game for the first time.
That,
right side to Kyler Kent. Inside to McCullough. And he dribbles it and loses it off of his legs. It goes out of bounds. Howe will have it with 1:37 left to go before the half. Merzinski over to Wilson. Brings it up calmly. And now to the middle of the court. Stop. And they're going to call Wilson for traveling. Looked like he was doing a jump stop, but apparently the official saw some kind of a scoot with his feet. And now Lovelady will bring it up quick to the right side. Over to Hendricks. Hendricks, top of the key, hits for three and misses. And Merzinski with a huge foul on the back by McCullough. No call there as Merzinski will sling it. And now to Wilson. Wilson to Kerr. Kerr misses the layup. It's out to Wilson again. Stops. Now kicks it out Merzinski, who will dribble to the lane. Kicks it out to Harvey for the jumper off the back of the rim. And a foul called.
I think he'll call it on Michael.
On Kerr. He's going to call it on Michael Kerr. 29-19. Howe in the lead. Under a minute left to go before the half. Rain wants to inbounds. Stolen by Kerr, but it was out of bounds. Wasn't able to regain it to kick it back in. And we'll do it again. Deep in the right corner. Rain. Trying to find somebody to throw it to. Finally finds Lovelady. He's quick. To the middle of the court. Now kicks it out to Kent. Left side. Misses the three. Rebound Kerr. He's fouled by Hendricks.
41, I believe. Yeah, 40. Oh, no, 40.
I believe that's 41.
41.
Or 30.
30.
There you go, Kent.
Hey, there we go.
Kent on the foul. His second of the night. And again, we're still under a minute.
This camera, well, we got to get
I can't wait to watch the replay.
Oh, no.
Here's Kerr, and he hits the front end, 30-19.
The replay on this game is going to be rough. Ooh, it is quick.
Yes, it is. You need one of those wide angle.
Right.
You know.
It just covers the whole thing.
Yeah. Kerr hits the second of the free throws, 31-19. Hendricks throws it over to Rain, who drives the lane, and the reverse layup is good, 31-21. Wilson bringing it up right side. Stratton Carroll goes underneath. Kerr now back out to Wilson. 31 seconds. Wilson dribbles. About 10 feet away from the three-point line. Now moves it all the way to the left side. Almost a steal there by Lovelady. Kicks it over to Kerr. Kerr now dribbles. It is a steal by Lovelady this time. Wilson on the hustling foul. But Lovelady will shoot with 13.5 seconds left.
Yeah, this is a quick ball game. Do not watch the replay because it's awful.
Just listen to it, and it's
right.
You know,
it's
going to be quick paced. Oh, I don't know about that. It's going to be quick paced. It's like a horse race.
It is, man. It's just nuts how fast they are.
Akins checks in for Michael Kerr. As Lovelady missed the front end of that. And he misses them both. Rebound, Ty Harvey. Wilson will bring it up. Guarded by Lovelady. Wilson nearly fell down bringing it up. Here's Merzinski on the jumper. And it'll be no good, brought down by Rain. The long heave Hail Mary is no good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 31-21 halftime score. Howe in the lead. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we will be back. We have a special guest. Mr. Garrett Fulencheck will join us. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Right. Which I think that'll come.
Abby's Restaurant is family owned and run. They have the cure for all your home cooking cravings. Chicken fried steak, loaded baked potato, bacon patty melt, grilled chicken salad, cheese fries, jalapeno stuffed peppers, and more. Don't forget to save room for that cheesecake and cobbler with ice cream. We know you're going to love the food and the service. Abby's Restaurant in downtown Howe. Give them a call, 903-487-8860. Abby's Restaurant. Abby's Restaurant is family owned and run. They have the cure for all your...
We are back at Howe High School Gymnasium. We have somebody who's used to these confines. Garrett Fulencheck, welcome back.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Hey, tell us a little bit about what you've been doing. I noticed you've got about 15 more pounds on you. You're getting huge, dude.
Yes, I actually just started going down to Houston to work out with a guy and throw down there. And the guy I'm working out with put me through some stuff that I've never done before, and it's helped me gain more weight, which hopefully is going to go towards more velocity on the mound.
So how much are you weighing now?
Right around 230.
Wow. And I'm guessing that's pretty much all muscle.
Yes.
So what kind of weight training are you doing?
It's legs 2 times a week, agilities, upper body, a lot of back and shoulder exercise, make sure my shoulder's strong, try to stay away from injury. So
a lot of people have the misconception that pitching is all about arm strength and you've got to be able to, have a strong right arm, which you do, but it's mainly about legs, isn't it?
Oh yeah, legs really protect your arm. I mean, if you don't have strong legs and you have to rely on your arm, that's where a lot of arm injuries come from. And if you're having to rely on that arm too much, you injure that just takes time away from you on the field.
So, we had the big trade last year. Let's go back over that. You were drafted 66th overall by the Atlanta Braves and spent some time there. And then all of a sudden you're traded to the Tampa Bay organization. How did you feel about that?
Oh, I mean, it was really crazy to me because especially that night I got traded. During that day I pitched against the Rays for Atlanta. So after the game I found out I got traded, and it was a little shock to me. I didn't know what to expect, but the next day I came, switched clubhouses, and went back on the team bus with Princeton, which was the affiliate I was at this year. And it was fun though. I had a great time. I loved all my teammates. It was fun. We made the best of the season. We went all the way to the championship game, but lost in the final game of the series.
So how did you adjust? Your new teammates overnight? Did you gel quickly with them?
Yeah, and it helps that baseball. Really professional baseball. It's one big fraternity. It's the same game. So majority of the people are going to have the same kind of personalities, and they're all going to – you're in the minors. Everybody's working hard, so you're in the same type of environment. So it didn't really change too much for me.
Did it relieve any pressure from you at all, going from one organization to the other?
No, I mean, the pressure, what little bit of pressure there was still there. I mean, it's kind of on the back burner for me. I mean, I go out there. I mean, I'm getting to play the game I love every day, and I can't complain about that whatsoever.
So what's your throwing schedule like right now?
Right now, I've just started throwing again. I threw my first bullpen the other day, and I actually threw my second one 2 days ago. So I'm getting back to being on the mound, getting my arm back in shape.
Are you going to be able to pitch in the alumni game?
It depends on where my throwing schedule lines up, but I don't know. I'll know about the week before, but I know I'll at least be there and get to hit in it.
That was my next question. At least you can hit, right?
Oh, yeah. I always love to hit.
So any kind of aspirations as far as what you want to do this year? What's your goal for what is this? Do you know who that is?
I don't know.
That's a little bit weird. But okay, what are your goals for this year?
This year I'm reporting at about the end of March, first week of April, and for me, I'm hoping to end the season in high A. So I personally want to start the season in low A out in Bowling Green, and then by the end of the year, my personal goal is to get called up to Port Charlotte, which is the high A team.
Okay, and then I guess you want to take it slow. I mean, the worst thing you could do probably is be thrown in there against Prince Fielder or something, and have your shot there. But
I mean, if you ask me, I'm up for the challenge right now. I'm not going to back down from anything.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you stopping by. Always good to see you.
No problem.
Come by every time. All right.
Oh, it's a pleasure, Monty.
All right. Take care. That was Garrett Fulencheck, the Major Leaguer to be with the Tampa Bay Rays. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Howe Bulldog basketball action in just a moment.
In these days of fast-paced lives and fast-talking salespeople, it's nice to know you can still count on your local dish retailer, Cavender Home Theater, with folks right here in your area to tell you the honest truth. Dish simply costs less for the very same channels. For your home or business, Dish and Cavender's has it at a reasonable price with old-fashioned service. Call Cavender Home Theater at 903-892-3499 today and experience an expert who's happy to answer all your questions. Or go to CavenderTV.com. Do it now.
The Howe Enterprise has served the hometown news since 1963. Since then, the Bulldogs have won 8 district, 8 by-district, 4 area championships, and 1 regional title. We've covered 14 different head coaches during that time. The Howe Enterprise has been with the Bulldogs for 52 years. We were there when the Pride of Howe won 3 band state championships. Look for each week's publication every Monday at HoweEnterprise.com.
Welcome back. Let's talk quickly about the style of coaching by Tim Short, and we'll listen to in his own words what he's like to play for.
Well, I believe in changing wherever I go. I'm not a guy that this is what I'm going to do. My offense, my defense. I'm going to do what I'm going to try to do what the kids can do. So that's kind of how. And I'll be honest with you, I still run the flex because it's the kids I have. It's a great offense because they all touch the ball. Yeah. I got 5 guys that can score double figures every night, and it's so I just kind of pick and choose and grab.
We asked him also about what fans may not know about this team, and we'll kind of get into that maybe on the next time out. But an interesting guy, Tim Short, has been coaching a long time. Hey, I played against him when he was coaching at Pottsboro.
Oh, Coach Short?
Coach Short. He was the head coach at Pottsboro when I was playing.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is
That's
crazy.
how old that guy is.
I'm not going to say how old he is.
Yeah, he doesn't look old, but he is. All right, here's Levi Mrzinski, left wing, to the top of the key, over to Nick Wilson. Wilson underneath, trying to hit a wide open Sam Akins, but they weren't ready for it. And Short not happy with Sam Akins right there. Copeland underneath will kick out to Bates, guarded by Wilson. Bates shows his index finger on the left hand, number 1, setting up the offense. Here's Kyler Kent. Kicks it over back to Bates, who jump stops, hops in the lane, misses a 2-footer. Merzinski quickly out to Underwood, deep in the corner, back out to Merzinski, right wing. Over to Wilson, left wing. Deep in the corner to Kerr. Kerr up top, Wilson. Merzinski feeding Underwood underneath, kicks it out to Kerr, 10-footer, no good. Rebound, Rain. And Rain will bring it up. 7:02 on the third quarter clock, 31-21, Howe in the lead. A steal by Kerr. He's got 2 defenders in front of him. He's going to go to the bucket, draw the foul, and miss the layup. They actually call a charge on Kerr. It's on Rain. Rain was the defender, and that's the second foul, I believe, on Michael Kerr as Forecheck walks by. And Copeland inbounds out. Miles Mitchison has it, guarded by Sam Akins. Up the middle, driving the lane. Quickly, Sam Akins rejects Miles Mitchison. Over to Kerr, and the running backwards layup is no good. And with 6:41 left to go in the third, Michael Kerr will shoot after the foul 2 shots. I am running on empty here.
All right, you are.
This is, you know what I found out? The rolling screen here at the bottom in the first game said Pottsboro Lady Bulldogs. Isn't that brilliant? It's like your typical Howe Enterprise publication. There's always something really screwy in there. You're like, what? What is that? So here's Kerr. Hits the first one and hits the second one, 33-21. However, hang on. With a violation?
I guess.
32-21. They won't give Kerr the second free throw. As Bates will bring it up. Driving right side. In the corner to Rain. Up top now to Pritchett. Now left side to Bates, guarded by Kerr. Hitting the cutter, Kent. Back outside. And now top of the key, Pritchett. Pritchett over to Rain, left wing. Dribbles between his legs, and now out to Kyler Kent. Now Pritchett wanted to shoot the 3, had Sam Akins in his face, and the cutter gets a great pass, but misses the running layup. Back over to Copeland, and he'll put it in this time. The second chance gets the bucket, 32-23. 5:51 in the third quarter. Merzinski dribbling behind his back. Now right side, switches with Wilson, deep in the corner to Kerr. Fakes the 3. Now Wilson top of the key over to Sam Akins left. Akins dribbles towards the top of the key. Now hits Wilson deep in the corner, drives the bucket, and misses the layup, brought down by Bates. Brings it up left side, shoots the runner about 7 feet, and Sam Akins will draw the charge. Akins with a smile over here to Underwood.
On his face, wasn't he?
He got away with something there. He looked like a kid with his hand caught in the cookie jar.
That's right. He high-fived, and there was a big old grin, wasn't it?
Merzinski up top. Left side, Wilson. One dribble and back to Merzinski. Right side to Kerr, deep underneath. Griffin Underwood, the jumper, it rolls out. Brought down by Rain. 5:08 on the third quarter clock. Howe leading by 9, 32-23. Pritchett drives the lane on Sam Akins, almost stole by Wilson. The runner is no good, brought down by Merzinski, right side. Up the middle of the floor, over to Kerr, the runner good. 34-23, nice pass there. Bates bringing it up left side, guarded by Wilson. Right side, Rain back to Kent, left wing. Now to Bates at the top of the key. No one underneath the perimeter at one point. And now Copeland, right wing, wanted to hit Kent on the runner. Couldn't do it. Copeland up top. Now Kent, top of the key, guarded by Underwood. Rain, right wing, guarded by Merzinski. Pulls it up top to Kent. Now left corner, deep to Bates. Up top again. Pritchett drives the lane on Sam Akins. Here's Rain driving the lane, reverse layup and good. 34-25. Howe in the lead, 4:04 left to go in the third quarter as Merzinski brings it back up. Kerr in the corner, back up top, Akins. Underwood hits Akins on the runner, and it's good. 36-25, and a great pass by Underwood, hitting the cutter, Akins. On the left side, here's Pritchett driving to the bucket, stripped by Merzinski. Kerr taking it, and it rolls off of his knee as Copeland was prodding for the ball, and it rolled off of his left knee, went out of bounds, and Pottsboro will regain, and Copeland will inbound with 3:39 left to go in the third quarter. Howe leading 36-25 as Tim Short tells something to Michael Kerr. And here is Bates. It gets away from him. Underwood has it. Dribbles to the basket. The runner's good, and he draws the foul. I believe that may be on Copeland. We'll check and see. No, is it Hendricks?
Number 5. Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Well, that's Copeland, and that is his second foul of the night. Griffin will shoot, and that's good.
Hey, I made a list we need to go over here in a minute. I need a new headset. I got to gold plate this one.
Oh no. Oh, here's Rain driving to the bucket, misses the layup, rebound, and put it back up by Pritchett. He misses, and here's Merzinski with the rebound. Quickly down the court, shoots the runner in the middle of the lane, and hits it. 41-25. 3:17 on the clock. And here is Hendricks. Kicks it out. Copeland makes a move, drives from one baseline to the other, and a blocking foul. That's going to be on
Levi.
Levi Merzinski? Or is that Nick Wilson? Oh, yeah, it's Levi. Why do I even question you?
I don't know. I was watching. You told me to watch. I was watching. Trying to move the camera. Trying to stay positive.
Hendricks up top to Bates. Right wing to Rain. One dribble back to Hendricks. Fakes a three. Now Pritchett dribbles over, tries to hit Rain. Rain had moved. And Pritchett says, hey, that's on me. My bad. Throws it out of bounds. 41-25, Howe in the lead. 2:52 left to go in the third. Merzinski will bring it up. No pressure.
All the pressure's on me.
Merzinski over to the left side. Nick Wilson, left wing, drives, now kicks it out. Griffin.
Walk.
And Underwood's going to be called for the travel.
They got him, didn't they?
2:37 left to go in the third. Howe on top, 41-25. And this will be Pritchett out to Bates. Runs the top of the key, kicks it out right side to Hendricks, who drives the lane. Left-handed runner is good. 41-27, 2:27 on the clock in the third. Merzinski is going to bring it up, but a timeout's been called by Tim Short. And let's finish our conversation with Tim Short and what fans may not know about this Bulldog team.
I don't think they know that we spend a lot of time on. I walk around in practice and game. I hold up the number one, and the kids know what I'm talking about. That's the first most important thing is defense, and the second thing is rebounding, defensive rebounding, and the third thing is not turning the ball over. They see me do that a lot, and they know that. And we work a lot on defense. We actually we're giving up 51 points a game in district, and that's pretty good in our district and in boys basketball, because boys basketball is tough because there's good players on every team, even the teams that have no wins.
Yeah.
S&S doesn't have the district. They have two good players, and like the other night, and they scored. And so we spend a lot of time on defense, and we actually play pretty good defense most of the time.
Welcome back, 41-27. Howe in the lead, 2:21 left to go in the third. As Michael Kerr will shoot for three and nail it. Flips the net and all. 44-27. Here comes Bates along the right side. Kicks it out to Rain. Top of the key. He'll shoot three. And off the backboard, no good. Wilson rebounds. He'll bring it up the court. Early to the right side, to left side rather, to Underwood, to Merzinski. Back to Underwood. Now Merzinski Outside, over to the right to Kerr. Drives the lane, goes up. It's blocked by Hendricks, but a foul is called. And Hendricks is going to be called again.
You know, that quickly, you know, this headset has seen some big-time names this year.
Has it?
Well, Coach Fryer.
Coach Fryer. Yeah.
Coach Simmons.
Yep.
Coach Dickey.
Oh.
Coach Coach Rose.
Right.
And now Garrett Fullerton.
Wow.
I need a new headset. I mean, it's just,
we got to bronze that one.
We do. I mean, golly. I don't even fit in that list.
That's a pretty good list right there.
That is a good list.
Here's Kerr, and he'll hit the free throw. 46-27 now. 1:47 left to go in the third. Ty Harvey checks into the game. Stratton Carroll back into the game. And here comes Miles Mitchison, who's very fast. Right side. Makes a good pass to Rain, who walked. Yep. They called him for the walk. He was on the receiving end of a great pass by Mitchison, but he just moved his feet just a little bit before he could make the layup. There's Merzinski. Left wing towards the top of the key. Over to Wilson, right wing. Middle. Now Underwood over to Merzinski at the baseline left. Underwood, top left. Down to Merzinski once again. And he makes a move on Pritchett and puts the layup in, 48-27. A nice job by Merzinski to run to the bucket. Hendricks, left-handed dribbler all the way up from right side to left side. And he, for a moment, thought he was going to shoot a three. Here's over to Rain. He fakes again, drives the lane. The runner is no good. Rain with the rebound. He'll drive to the elbow and shoot a high arching shot. And it'll be rebounded once again by Pritchett for Pottsboro. Lots of offensive rebounds here late in the third quarter, under a minute. Hendricks towards the top of the key, out to Pritchett. Playing for the last shot, perhaps. Mitchison will nail it from about 13 feet at the top of the key. Here's Merzinski. 35 seconds, leading 48-29. Dribbling right side, now switches with Mr. Wilson. Almost called him Kevin.
You know he looks like Kevin.
He does. He does look like the superintendent.
He does.
Wilson out to Underwood, and they'll play a little keep away for 15 seconds. Brzezinski guarded by Pritchett. Rolls out right side. Now drives the lane, shoots a 12-footer. No good. Rebounded by Wilson, puts it back up, and that banks out. Now Hendricks has it, less than a second, heaves it, and that's going to bounce off. I'm going to get another ball. Look at this. Almost had another ball in the lap here. That is the end of the third quarter. Howe leads 48-29. Let's, we talked about Coach Short and his perfection. I tell you what, we talked to him about playing Pottsboro. Right. We said he was an old Pottsboro coach. Let's listen to this.
The kids, actually, that play on that team, I coach their parents, so it is. There's a little different attitude. It's like, I want to beat these guys, I am kind of an old, because I'm kind of tough on them sometimes, and I'm that old coach that's looking for the perfect game that I'm never going to get, Yeah. And I understand kids make mistakes. I make mistakes, but in basketball, it's a tough game to coach and play if you're a perfectionist. But I feel like that's my job because I want them at the end of the year. I want our guys here at Howe to look back, and no matter where we end up and what we do, I want them to look back and think, I did the best I can do, Yeah. And that's part of my job is to prod them.
How good of a situation is it here in Howe for you?
Oh, it's great situation. I have good coaches I work with. I work my tail off in football, and Coach West is our offensive coordinator. He's one of the best JV coaches I've ever had.
Here's Bates at the top of the key, 7:57 left to go in the game as we enter the fourth quarter. Howe leading 48-28 as Hendricks almost dribbles it away. Miles Mitchison, very top of the key, thinking about a three, now fires it out left side. And that's going to be McCullough driving down underneath, misses the runner, and rebound by Underwood. Passes out to Wilson, trying to hit Harvey underneath. Batted away by McCullough, and Miles Mitchison has it. Quickly down the court, and another turnover by Pottsboro, trying to hit Bates. He goes out of bounds, and now Wilson will inbound to Merzinski, brings it straight up the court. all the way down quickly to Underwood. A great pass to Harvey, but it's knocked down by, I believe that's Hendricks. Or it might have been McCullough. McCullough's a very large individual.
Yes, he is.
Looks like a closer on a baseball team.
Yeah.
Glasses and everything.
Right.
And here is Merzinski. Has the ball stripped away from him, but Harvey's right there to have it. Now Underwood, top of the key, left wing. Dribbles up to the top of the court. Wilson, right wing. Stops. Hands it out to Merzinski at the very top. Guarded by Pritchett. Great pick there by Stratton Carroll. And now Underwood, guarded by McCullough. Underneath to Merzinski. Drives the lane. Makes the fake and now misses the 4-footer. And here's Bates all the way from one side to the other, and he tried to draw the foul, but drew the charge. Wilson was there. Bates stuck out his left arm and just pushed Wilson a little bit. Wilson went to the floor and drew the charge. 48-29, Howe in the lead. 6:47 left to go in the game. How's that right arm? Mr. Cameraman.
I'm gonna be strong tomorrow.
And Wilson out to Carroll. Now to Underwood, over to Ty Harvey, top of the key. Harvey down low to Merzinski, who will bring it back out.
I'm just glad they slowed down a little bit.
Me too. Wilson over the right wing. Trying to get away from Bates. And finally passes out to Underwood, guarded by McCullough. And Miles Mitchison on the steal. And he's fast, and he goes from one end to the other, tries to make a great pass to Bates, but it goes off of Bates' left hand and out of bounds. It would have been a great pass, but an old coach named Tommy Skipworth once told me it's not a good pass unless it's caught.
Right.
Hendricks will check out. McCullough
and there was no way
he
was going to catch that one.
No way. It's too hot to handle. That was a THTH.
Right. And
Nick Wilson.
I've noticed that tonight, man. These balls come fast.
Wilson over to Merzinski, guarded by Pritchett. And fancy dribbling by Merzinski. Now back out to Underwood. Right wing. Picks up his dribble, now in trouble. Out to Merzinski, drives. Now kicks it out to Wilson for three. It's going to be short. Rolls out. And now Copeland will bring it up the court.
You know, I've watched Levi tonight. Man, he can handle that basketball.
He sure can. And here is Pritchett. Over to Miles Mitchison. The cutters Kent. Mitchison keeps it now. Shoots from the elbow. And hits the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Harvey. Merzinski brings it down. Over to Underwood. And a fresh set of guys about to come in. Underwood over to Merzinski. Telegraphed that one, and Pritchett knocked it away. It went out of bounds off of Merzinski. And we're about to have a new crew in for the Bulldogs as Brent Masters checks in. And Brandon Wall checks in. Michael Kerr, Sam Akins, and Ty Harvey is your five for the Bulldogs.
Okay, I don't think I can keep up with Brent Masters.
48-29, Howe in the lead. 5:17 left to go. And here's another pass by Mitchison that almost gets away. And this will be Kent with the three-pointer. He missed it, but he followed his shot and then put up the layup, missed and made it. 48-31. Howe in the lead. 5 minutes exactly on the clock until this game is over. Brandon Wall dribbling at the top of the key. Over to Brent Masters. Masters picks up his dribble, in trouble now over to Sam Akins. Now down in the corner to Brandon Wall. Wall up top, Michael Kerr all alone, and he hits it off the back of the rim for three. He misses. Rebound by Pritchett from Pottsboro. Bringing it up right side, guarded by Sam Akins. Drives to the lane. Akins almost knocks it away. No good. Rebounded by Kerr. Back to Akins. Driving the lane. Hits the runner. No good. Harvey's there to rebound. Puts it back up. No good for Harvey either. And now Masters almost makes the steal. And it looks like it's going to be a traveling call on Copeland. A nice pass over there by Kyler Kent. But I don't think Copeland was ready for it. A timeout has been called.
I bet Brent Masters runs 10 miles in a basketball game.
Yeah.
God, can you imagine? I mean,
yeah,
I wish I had that energy.
You know, that is a classic wingback, a slot back.
Right.
You know, it's hard to not talk football when we're here because that's what we do.
That's what we do.
But It is basketball season. There's a guy over there that knows basketball. You look over there at the scoring table, Jack Walker.
Yeah, and Miss Dipner thinks you're pointing at her.
Jack over there, I'm telling you what, he has researched everything. He knows that he probably knows how many wins, losses, ties that Tim Short has, Derek Lands. He could probably any stat that you want to know. He could probably tell you that Tim Rose had 47 free throw attempts or whatever, just one of those guys. And here is Pritchett with 4:16 left to go in the game. Out to Bates, drives the baseline and kicks it out of bounds. And Howe's going to get the ball back here. 4:11 on the clock, leading 48-31 over Pottsboro. Sam Akins out to Brandon Wall. Pressure by Pottsboro. Wall in trouble, and it's going to be a foul by Bates. I believe that's Bates. Well, they're going to call it on Miles Mitchison.
Yeah.
Now, Mitchison is the son of Jason Mitchison, who went to school here in Howe.
Right.
He's a great receiver for Pottsboro. And Wall out to Sam Akins. Akins will drive. The runner is swatted away by Pritchett out of bounds, and Howe will retain possession. Masters in the corner, out to Harvey, back into Kerr, back out to Harvey. Now Kerr at the three-point line, kicks it out to Wall, shoots the three, no good. Rebound Harvey, and foul, but no call there. You could hear it on the crowd mic there, but here's Copeland out to Bates, and Bates will hit the three. 48-34 with 3.5 minutes left, and now Howe throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Pottsboro's ball. A little pressure here by Pottsboro late in the game.
Yeah, this is when you don't want to fall apart.
Kent trying to inbounds it, and he does so to Pritchett, and it's hammered away by Sam Akins. Loses the ball. Pritchett gets it back. Left-handed runner is good, and now it's 48-36. Brent Masters had it, ran to the right side, and traveled before he could get the ball away. And now we're about to have the starting five come back in, or at least most of them. Underwood comes back in, and he'll have Akins, Wilson, Merzinski, and Stratton Carroll. The only starter not in the game right now is Michael Kerr. And Mitchison makes a no-look pass over to Copeland, shoots the three, no good. Rebounded by Wilson out to Merzinski. Merzinski top of the key. 3:03 on the clock, 48-36. Slowing it down just a little bit. Now Underwood top of the key, a little keep away here. Tries to hit Sam Akins underneath, but couldn't wiggle that ball through that tight seam. It goes out of bounds off of, I believe that was Pritchett. Howe will inbound. This is Brzezinski looking for somebody to throw it to. Finally throws it way back to Sam Akins. And Akins will dribble it up. Right wing. Over to the left, Nick Wilson. Got a 15-footer, no good. Rebound by Pottsboro. Kicking it out to Miles Mitchison. He'll shoot the three and just misses. And here's Wilson with the rebound. And he'll slow it up a little bit. Dribbling left side, a foul by Bates. So 48-36, 2:21 left to go in the game. And this one has not been quite the contest we had in the previous game. Howe has been pretty much dominant. And that shows in the records. You know, the first game, the Lady Bulldogs were 20-6. And here's a rebound, and Griffin's called for the foul over the back. Failed to grab the rebound there, and that's what happens. And Pottsboro 20-3, so you knew that was going to be a great game.
That was a good game.
You know, this one a little bit different as far as district standings are concerned and all of that. As here is Kent deep in the corner. Dribbles up, shoots from the wing, no good. Air ball, matter of fact, goes out of bounds. District standings, Howe 5-3 coming in, but they're about to be 6-3. Pottsboro 2-6, they're about to be 2-7. Merzinski, right side out to Wilson. Quickly to Sam Akins, to Michael Kerr on the runner. And that's some quick, smooth passing right there.
Yeah, I missed it all.
And we're under a minute, or under 2 minutes, rather.
Yeah, under 2 minutes.
A deep bomb by Bates, and he nails it.
Yeah, that was nothing but net right there.
50-39. Merzinski to Griffin all the way down. And now Merzinski will drive the lane from Griffin. It hammered from the back by Pritchett. And
yeah, there's been a little bit of tugging and pushing and shoving between those two.
Merzinski will shoot 2 here with a minute and a half left to go in the game. Up 50-39. Michael, how about a quick post-game show?
Could you? I don't care. That'd be good. I am good. You know, don't you wish we were this close on a football field?
Oh, wouldn't that be great? I could actually see.
Right.
I wouldn't need binoculars, especially those playoff games. Remember, I couldn't even see anything.
Man, we were way up in them playoff games.
Merzinski hit them both. We're at a minute and a half now as Bates drives the lane, and he will draw the foul and make the bucket. That'll be on Wilson. I got to stop drinking these Diet Dr. Peppers during basketball games. There's really no timeout.
Right. You don't have time to run. Oh, man.
Bates will not hit the free throw to finish off the 3-point as Merzinski dribbles up the right side. Penetrates the lane, kicks it back out to Kerr, misses the 3-pointer, pulled down by Pritchett. And Pritchett will be guarded by Merzinski, trying to hit the lane. Has his pocket picked by Kerr, but he regains the ball, misses the layup, and now Merzinski has it, dribbling up against Pritchett. Switches from left hand to right, now behind his back. Under a minute. Wilson in the corner to Underwood, and now it's all about killing this last minute. Over to Kerr. Kerr over to Akins. Akins dribbles out to the top. Over to Wilson. Wilson. Over to Merzinski. Merzinski dribbles out. 39 seconds. Merzinski drives the lane, and there's going to be a foul call there on maybe Copeland.
Yeah,
it's his third.
You know, Pottsboro, size-wise, they're kind of difficult for, Howe. All the boys out there now are 6 foot or better. Some of these boys are a little, Pottsboro guys still a little short.
Howe is, got, as Coach Short was talking about in the interview, almost everybody's the same.
Right.
Underwood, Akins, Wilson, Merzinski, Kerr. They're all about the same player as far as size and agility.
Yeah.
They don't have a dominant big man. And that creates matchup problems with other teams.
It does, because, you look out there now, you can definitely see a size difference.
33 seconds left, and Bates tries to hit another 3. This time no good. Goes out of bounds. It's actually saved by Mitchison. Out to Bates, over to Copeland, out to Pritchett, top of the key. And he has it picked away from him by Merzinski. 18 seconds on the clock. And Merzinski is just going to let this clock roll out. 10, 9, 8. It's all over but the crying now. Merzinski fakes like he's going to dribble to the hole, kicks it out, and everybody just walks off the court. Over to Sam Akins, and that's your ball game. The Howe Bulldogs advance to a 6-3 district record in 10-3A, and Pottsboro falls to 2-7 with a 54-41 final here at Howe High School. What a game.
What a game.
That was a fast-paced game, as all of the boys' varsity games are. Michael, I want to thank you for running the camera. I know you didn't get to talk much tonight.
Hey, that's okay. That's all right.
But, next time we do something like this, we're going to have a cameraman. So
there we go. We need to get Steven. Make Steven.
I think that's a good idea. Hey, for everyone who's been a part of both of these games,
there's just a cameraman right there.
There you go. Look at that.
And she stopped and look here. Smile.
There we go.
There we go. Now we can use her as a camera. Here, she wants to see, Mom.
Well, I don't know. Well, yeah. Oh, there you go. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, that's a good way to end this thing. For everyone who's been a part of this one, including Michael Mosier, I'm Monty Walker. So long, everybody.
Yeah.